Friday.
I love Friday.
Winston, are you good, man?
I am fantastic, man. I was going on a Friday.
Friday, no show koto jam.
And a woman to him and now koto jam.
Ask Dr. Boom. They koto jam.
Who's Dr. Boom?
You know Dr. Boom. Kojo.
El Giorgio.
You don't know who's Dr. Boom?
You don't know Dr. Boom.
Mention his name.
This is the deputy head of politics desk. He doesn't know Dr. Boom.
I don't know. Mention his name. Who's Dr. Boom?
Nekoto Gem. Anyway.
Let's get
please, what phone is that?
This is a fantastic Samsung. I mean, Galaxy 10 Plus.
Hey.
Yeah.
No 10 one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we can.
No 10.
We'll be back. We'll be back
to deal with that right now, though.
To deal with this. I don't even know how you want to talk about iPhone. We'll be back to deal with this matter.
Yes.
But let's jump into the sports center. We'll bring all your chaotic shouts after the sports center. Let's jump into it right now because we've got a lot, and we know the Joy Sports Center is brought to you by MTN.
Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. Now, you're usually the hard guy, right? The happy-go-lucky one who takes the world into your hands at your own pace and in your own time until you hear the words, I will tell Ma. Mom means a lot to us, and that's why we respect her. We'll do everything to protect her. Today, we all have the collective responsibility of staying safe, not just for ourselves, but for the people who matter to us the most. And that is why it's our duty to mask up and make Mama proud. When you go out, wear it for us. Wear it for Mama everywhere you go. Now, look, we're living in extraordinary times, and we've been advised so often to stay at home and stay safe if we really don't need to step out. And at Standard Chartered. What did I say? Started Chartered. At Standard Chartered, they've got you covered. You don't need to step out to transact. Indeed, they put majority of your in-branch transactions on their groundbreaking mobile banking app. It's called SC Mobile. Now, right from the comfort of your home or wherever you may be, you can request or stop a checkbook. You can transfer money to other accounts. You can send mobile money, request, activate or block a new debit or credit card. You can request or stop a fixed deposit. And I'm not done. You can actually confirm a check for payment. You can request a letter or your statement. You can add a signatory to your account. And, of course, you can open an account right there on SC Mobile on your phone. You can also buy and sell government bonds and securities. So there you have it. You don't need to go into the banking hall to do your banking. Download SC Mobile now. Remember to stay home, stay safe, and transact on SC Mobile. Standard Chartered continues to be Ghana's #1 digital bank. Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. Now. We're talking about engine oil, right? Yes. And your car deserves the best.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if it was cooking oil, they would tell you that the best is olive oil, right? That's healthy. It's really good. So this is the olive oil for engines. I'm talking about the Quartz 9000 Future Zero W20. Specially conditioned and developed for the latest generation engine. And your oil is good when you pour it into your frying pan. You put your egg in it and you hear shh. Then it's powerful. That's the feeling your engine gets when you pour Total Quartz 9000 Future Zero W20 into it. It will deliver excellent engine protection and cleanliness. It will increase your oil change interval while reducing your fuel consumption, and of course for optimum performance for the of your engine, the efficiency of your car. Visit your nearest Total service station and ensure your car is well protected. Join the Total Quartz Nation movement now. Total Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer.
Coach Owen coming up from the Sports Center this morning.
With that forlorn look, is this going to be the match?
Yes.
Azarenka has done it.
Oh, wow. It's been 7 years. That's my favorite number, so I guess that's meant to be. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I'm so grateful to be able to play such a champion on the semifinal. The road to the final, you have to beat the best players, and definitely today was that day. I'm very grateful. Yeah.
Serena Williams' latest bid for 24th Grand Slam singles title ended as Victoria Azarenka rolled back the years to reach the US Open final. Naomi Osaka is through as well to the final. We have reactions to come and a preview to the male semi-finals to come later. But first, 49 days, or just 49 days, after Arsenal lifted the FA Cup trophy at Wembley, a new Premier League season is upon us.
He finds Aubameyang. Aubameyang still going in the penalty area. Oh, what a brilliant goal from Aubameyang. That was superb from Aubameyang.
Can Vardy make it too? Vardy! He does! 101 not out for Jamie Vardy.
Crosses to Pulisic. Chested it down with his back to goal. Lovely turn. Oh, lovely goal too. And what a goal that is by Pulisic.
Finds Danny Ings. Ings on the burst. Into the area. Ings! It's in! Danny Ings is at it again for Southampton.
Long ball downfield for Jota. He chests that down brilliantly and scores! Superb finish!
Son running forward. Son into the penalty. Is it 3-2? It is 3-2.
Pulls it back. De Bruyne with a shot. It's there. A goal for Manchester City. Fernandes. Oh, it's a great free kick. Bruno Fernandes strikes the direct free kick. Firmino now bringing it forward. Robertson plays it across and it's slid into the back of the net for Liverpool by Sadio Mane. The great red drought has come to an end. Liverpool, at long last, they're the champions for the 19th time.
Oh yes, ahead of the starts of the new European football season, Joy Sports has a packed schedule to get you ready. My colleagues Gary L. Smith and Hans Mensah Ando have more.
Yes indeed, all day online we'll be serving you hints and update information on the start of the Premier League, plus our coverage as well. So look out for that on @JoySportsGH on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. On television, there will be an in-depth look at the top 6 Premier League teams on Sports Today with Nathaniel Atto. That's on the Joy News channel at 2 p.m. And then, on the same channel at 4:30 p.m., we will look at the prospects of the Ghanaians in the Premier League. Jordan, Schlupp, Amate, Salisu and Achu. That's at 4:30 p.m. 2.5 hours later, the team will converge here at Joy FM for the official Joy Sports launch of the 2020-21 campaign. That's at 7 p.m. Program is Joy First Take and will last 1 hour. A couple of hours later, back on television, we have a special 1-hour show with guests from around the world. The host of that will be Hans Mensah Ando. Hans, what have you got?
So excitement returns, and it returns in the shape of the big European football season. It kicks off with actions on the Spanish La Liga on Friday night. On FanZone, we'll try to answer some of the big questions ahead of the big European season. In the Premier League, what happened to the Ghanaian contingent? Christian Achu still finds himself at Newcastle United, and new boy Mohamed Salisu is with Southampton. Also, the African contingent, Riyad Mahrez, Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, of course, our own Jordan Ayew. We expect big things from him at Crystal Palace. We'll expand it to the other major Europeans. One of these and many more questions on FanZone 10 p.m. live on the Joy News channel.
Alright, and so we're looking forward to a lot. Remember that we've got live commentary for you. The game involving Jose Mourinho's Tottenham Hotspur and Carlo Ancelotti's Everton. That's on the Joy Sports Arena on Sunday. Now let's check out the number of games you've got to look forward to in Spain and England. Here is Joy Sports Moses Yeboah.
The new European season is finally upon us, and this weekend 2 of the top 5 gets underway. In the Spanish La Liga, reigning champions Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid and Sevilla will all sit out the opening weekend after being given extra time off following their involvement in European competition last term. But 7 matches have been scheduled, with Eibar hosting Celta Vigo. David Silva will be sidelined when Real Sociedad travel to face Real Valladolid on Sunday after the midfield maestro tested positive for COVID-19. And 6-time La Liga champions Valencia will kickstart their campaign by hosting Levante at the Mestalla on Monday. And in the Premier League, Jurgen Klopp will lead his charges on Saturday to begin their title defense. Liverpool's first game of the new season will be against Leeds United, who are back in the Premier League for the first time in 16 years. Newly promoted Fulham hosts resurgent Arsenal. Spurs host James Rodriguez's new side Everton at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And Chelsea's multi-million-pound new-look squad will get its first run-out of the 2020-21 Premier League season as they visit the Amex Stadium to face Brighton on Monday.
All right, so what are you expecting? How are you feeling? Hello, English Premier League fans. All right, we put out the Joy Sports Centre's microphones to find out how they're doing.
Expect a very interesting season due to the fact that most of the teams are buying players. If you look at what Chelsea have done in this summer transfer window, in and all, I think we should expect a great season. A team like Everton, using so many signings, they put their trust in Carlo Ancelotti. At least he should be in the top 5. Yeah, so that's what I'm expecting.
I think Manchester City is going to win this trophy because of Pep Guardiola's track record. Barely will he go 2 seasons without winning a league title from Barcelona and to Bayern. So I think Man City is going to win this league title, and my surprise package will be Leeds United and Marcelo Bielsa.
I see Manchester City winning it. They won it twice. They lost it to Liverpool last year. I think they're going to win it this time, especially if they're able to get their prime target Kalidou Koulibaly to strengthen their backline. Liverpool are also going to do well in the season. Well, looking at Chelsea, they've also made some signings. I'm expecting Chelsea to cause surprises. In fact, I'm expecting Frank Lampard to perform better than he did last season.
The forthcoming Premier League season will be more competitive as compared to last season, where it became a 2-horse race between Manchester City and Liverpool. Now Chelsea have beefed up their team. City, of course, are still contenders. Liverpool, as usual. It will be a great season.
It should be a fine season, and Joy Sports will be with you all the way through. Let's do some tennis right now, shall we then? Because, look, those of you couldn't sleep last night, sorry about that. I was part of the gang, and we know we have a big idea now of what the women's final is going to be looking like at Flushing Meadows. Naomi Osaka managed to go past Jennifer Brady, and, of course, Vika Azarenka handing Serena defeat and almost avenging defeats in 2012 and 2013 in grand style. My colleague Rick Wampofo has more.
It's the U.S. Open.
The dream for that record equaling number 24 is over. Belarus's Victoria Azarenka beat Williams at the Arthur Ashe Stadium 1-6, 6-3, 6-3. Azarenka will return to her 3rd US Open final, her first major final appearance in 7 years, and will take on Naomi Osaka on Saturday. Osaka herself continued to also honor victims of police and race violence by wearing a mask with the name Philando Castillo before and after the match. The Japanese survived a tough test from Jennifer Brady on Thursday, winning 7-6, 3-6, 6-3 to advance to the US Open final, where she will play for her 2nd title in 3 years. So this year's US Open final would be between Victoria Azarenka and Naomi Osaka. Who's your money on?
It's the US Open.
I wish I could ask you that question later tonight. We've got the male division up there. We've got Daniil Medvedev, coming up against Dominic Thiem. Should be an exciting one. And on the other side, there's Sasha Zverev up against Busta. That's going to be a special one as we look forward to it. Can we just do this right now and hear from Serena Williams? It's not happening for her, of course, this year. A 24th Grand Slam title just eluded her again, and quite disappointed here, Serena.
I mean, it's obviously disappointing, but at the same time, I did what I could today. I feel like other times I've been close and I could have done better, and today I felt like I gave a lot, and I'm definitely going to be going to Paris, but I just think I made more errors. I made a lot more errors. I didn't win a lot on my second serves, apparently, and I wasn't serving. I served well, but I didn't dominate the way I needed to.
Well, I've got a line for you on the local scene, because reports of Nanaia Amponsah considering resignation from his role as Asante Kotoko Chief Executive Officer just a month of his appointment are untrue. Love FM's Kelvin Owusu has more.
Well, the reports of resignation are false. Neither Nanaia Amponsah no board member has tendered in a resignation at this moment. There are factions between the board and Nanaia Amponsah and the board. Nanaia Amponsah's issue started when he felt some of the board members were granting interviews after his appointment, which shouldn't be so, and he feels that they are delaying in announcing or endorsing the names he's presented to them in naming his management, and some of the board members are trying to infiltrate with a couple of people which they feel could help in their own, and Nanaia Amponsah has been in protest against those names. Well, there's also this issue of recruitment where some of the board members are trying to engage in recruitment themselves, which he feels that is not their duty, and then if anything at all, they should just be the financiers and he will do the negotiations and the talking.
All right, that's Kelvin Ouswansa, my colleague at Love FM, giving us the fantastic report. Because just before I go, I must tell you again, on the Sports Link on Saturday, we've got the dribbling magician, Mohamed Polo, joining us with Nathaniel Atta. That will be exciting to look forward to. And I must tell you again, or let's actually send our condolences right now to the man, Peter Oforikwe, who's lost his dad. If you're burying him, I think, this Saturday. We're really sorry about that. Yeah. And the whole Joy Sports team is right behind you. So now we've got all this out of the way. We can just quickly go to the chaotic shouts.
Absolutely.
Of those chaotic shouts. What have you got there?
I want to start with a 2-year-old boy. His name is Othniel Ni Sakiboche.
All right.
He's 2 years old, and his father, Stanley Ni Ejiriboche, his mother, Audrey Ejiribaboche. Love him very much. They say happy birthday.
We've got these special birthday wishes going to Jude Amponsa Menu in Ajiso. We've got Mrs. Dinah in Kansa Boache of the Southern Baptist Church, also right in addition. We've got Regina and Mercy Atabwada, and then we've got Dr. Sarah Krofi Kwaku of the University of Ghana. Fantastic one to you all.
Fanny and Flora Agriffin Emisa, they're twins. Their nickname is 911.
Wow.
They're in Tema, and this is a happy chaotic birthday to them. God bless you, New Age. This is from Johnny Dadzi in Tema as well.
And you are 5 years tomorrow. This Ohima Amachenebwata of Alpha Beta Matizori Dansuman. You feel a heart with joy. This coming from your mom, Eunice Dark of Gritco, and the rest of the family. Right?
Okay. Make a top up. This one says, this is a birthday shout out from the Sue family.
Yes.
To Emily Sue. And this one is especially from her sons Kobe and Kenny. The Sues are getting ready for a big one.
Yes,
chaotic happy birthday to Della Amewode, the CEO of Luxury Branding.
Good one. Kojo, so just look, I'll have to tell you this about Samsung before I go, guys. I don't know. Look, I've used iPhone before. I've used Samsung.
No, but before you do that, I need to give a chaotic shout.
Okay.
Kojo knows Clara Berry Kasati.
Oh yes.
And her husband Daniel Kasati.
Yes, I know him too.
Today is their 15th marriage anniversary.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice. 15 years.
Beautiful.
15 years.
When I see people celebrating 15 years,
beautiful.
I always remember you in prayer.
Beautiful.
When will you celebrate your 15 days?
I've started celebrating
for the 15 years to even come.
My marriage day did a spirit inside. I can't say manifesting again.
It's like it's like when you go to a restaurant and you order your food.
Yes.
After about 30 minutes of waiting, they bring the cutlery.
That is what we're talking
about.
You're
still waiting for the food.
Then they'll bring some pure water.
The cutlery abesiho. Oh, chain nipa nankasa.
I tell you pure water today.
That's paja.
Pure water.
Penny. It is go. Okay, Charlie, look, let me tell you. But Samsung and iPhone there.
Charlie, look, this thing talk well.
Let me look.
How can you abuse both?
Because I
settle on the side of Samsung? I mean, how?
I use iPhone and then I move to Samsung. When I move to Samsung, I feel a lot more comfortable. I feel free. I can do what I want to do. Nobody's blocking me with some iTunes and anything. I feel free. And this thing that the iPhone people have been saying that look, iPhone security conscious, nobody can see. I've seen people flashing iPhones, I've seen people destroying iPhones too. I've seen people taking iPhones and getting all the information off. People are breaking iCloud.
When? How?
The boys there.
When?
Me, I don't want to mention the boys because they just me already. I know. I know those boys now they advance. So please, it's just like any just a cliche. You guys are trying to make it feel like iPhone security. Please, Samsung is easy to use. User friendly, allows you to do all that you want to do. Not major restrictions.
Look, once you go iPhone, you never walk alone. That is the brand.
What
the phone that look. Let me tell you, it elevates your lifestyle. You understand? It actually makes you a better human being. And it's about how it makes you feel. Why should you buy a product? Which in fact,
check the function.
You feel no different. You feel no different. It's in your pocket. It's in your pocket. It's just a tool. You must buy something that is a life companion. It must make you feel like a better human being.
When you take out your iPhone, it makes me feel better.
When you take out your iPhone,
and it makes me feel much
and you
better.
Unlock it with your iris scan, and you start delving into your apps. You just feel like a special human being. George Adu Jr., leave the room.
Anyway, tell them about Samsung.
Oh, but I've told Kojo already.
I'm surprised Kojo is talking about iPhone.
That's for the Samsung there. But anyway, let me also say let me greet all members of CIMG, Chartered Institute of Marketing Ghana, because the president has assented to their act. You can see David Masanga here.
Yes.
He's very excited.
Let's get straight to this matter, this iPhone thing, right? Let's deal with it. We've got the one person who can tell us for sure, Kobe Spikey, on the line. Kobina Spikings.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Look, on this one, dear, I want to hear you. This is not BMW matter. This one, dear, you are the expert, host of the Geek Squad. Please talk to me. Samsung or iPhone?
No. Now this one is exciting because this I take aside, people can be biased.
But I mean, truth is fact. Fact is truth.
Okay, let me ask you, Kunyo.
Ask me.
What would make one better than the other?
For me, it's about how your product makes you feel. You've spent a fortune to buy this thing. All phones can do all things, but there must be something on top. Yeah. Let's be fair. We're not talking about YAM. We're talking about smartphones, right? So the generality of the things a person needs, a smartphone can do them. A Samsung can do it. An iPhone can do it. But if your phone makes you feel a certain way, if it makes you feel like you are a better human being than you were before you bought it.
You are talking about the brand more than the device itself.
Look, an iPhone is enhanced citizenship. When you have that thing in your pocket, it's a what? Called following. Yes. Yes, I agree.
People just buy iPhones because it's an iPhone. They don't buy it because of what they can do. Half of the people who have iPhones use like 10% of its capability. Versus, if you take anybody who's taking out money to buy a Samsung, they know exactly what they're paying for.
But iPhone, you don't know what we are paying for.
Oh, half the time, iPhone users don't know what they're paying for. Because the phones don't come with the features out of the box, telling you that, with an iPhone, you can do this, you can do that. You need to download an app. You need to go to the App Store. You need to subscribe for this. You need to do that. Apple doesn't give you an experience out of the box. When you buy a Samsung, for instance, let's just take the latest of both, the iPhone 11 Pro Max and then the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. If, as a professional person, you come to work, you come with a laptop, you come with a phone, you possibly come with a recorder, because that's what you do. Under normal circumstances, that smartphone can be able to do all this. You don't need a computer, you don't need a recorder, you don't need a camera because all of it comes bundled. But it's easier to do this on the Samsung because almost all those features are within reach. You don't need to go to the store to download this or download that. But with the Apple, if let's say you want to download experience for, let's say, editing documents, you have to go to the store and download this app. Now, if the person doesn't know that they need this, they can't even exploit that.
So
you take,
I was going to ask, so how about the security and safety?
Your security is you, pretty much. Everybody claims that Apple devices are the most secure on the market, but Kojo, if you give me your Apple device right now, I'll break into it.
But that's because you are Kobe Spikey. You can use a calculator to control a satellite. I'm not talking about you.
Someone's phone was stolen last week. They're like, I have iCloud. They logged onto the iCloud and they had been signed out. Their password was reset. And this is not me. I didn't do it. There are boys in circle right now I can take you to who can remove iCloud in just like 15 minutes. So nobody is 100% secure. It's just that one is more difficult to break than the other.
So it's more difficult to break.
Well,
so why have you taken us on this roundabout? Are you why?
It used to be.
Has Samsung paid you this morning? What is this?
No, they haven't.
So the thing is, it's more difficult to break. Doesn't that make it more secure? You've confused me, sir. The thing is more difficult to break, right?
It is more difficult. It takes more time.
Spiky has made my matter very simple.
Which matter is it?
It is finished. It is done.
Don't forget what happened to the last person who said it is finished too.
No. It is done.
Look, I want the audience to decide. Because look, for me, it's not just about buying a product. I mean, in terms of what the product can do, look, you won't find much difference. But when somebody takes an iPhone out of their pocket, you make a certain judgment of them. You make a certain judgment of the person just based on the fact that they whipped out an iPhone. Anyway,
have you seen the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2?
Nobody has whipped it out of their pocket for me to see. But I'll tell you what.
I'm bringing one to you right now to experience.
Bring it to experience, or to own.
I said I take out the phone anywhere, but there are people asking, what on earth is that? And they're taken by the phone. The phone is beautiful. A phone that doubles as a tablet. You can connect it to a monitor, a keyboard, and a mouse, and you have a full computer.
Kobe Spiky, you have been paid.
It is finished.
You know what? Let's have the Joy Business Minute. We'll come back and have the audience decide. Now, you people, this is your thing you are talking about.
It is finished.
How?
Hello, good morning. Welcome